Oof. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because tonight we are running back in Mono Black, and we're finally using my girl GWENOM. Even though she is not GWENOM on Arena, she is, unfortunately, Egrix the Bile Bulwark. It is the same concept. This is going to be a very unique Mono Black deck. The idea is to completely make your opponent lose an insane amount of life. Not even really through damage, just randomly all of their life goes away. We're going to have some of the great new cards into this one that I think people are overlooking, and a fantastic shell for GWENOM, none other. So, all is lost. We're going to make life loss go crazy right now. Before we get down into it, I need you to do something for me, is tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking the video right now and subscribing to the channel today. So go right down there and do those two things. I'd really appreciate it. Join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. Trying to hit 4,000 followers by the end of the year. We might do it. If you go down there and follow as well, check out our Discord community. Latest news, information, post your decks if you want me to see them, ask questions. And this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my Moxfield. Because AetherHub is messed up. Check out the Moxfield and you will be able to get a copy of this one for yourself right here. So Mono Black, all is lost. Very hopeless, huh? I like that. What we're going to do here is we're going to force life loss on our opponents using Duskmourn's Claim, Ninja Blades, and kind of Villainous Wrath for both of those right there. That is how we're going to force life loss on our opponent, and discarding big, heavy cards. To get to big, heavy cards and to make sure that we're getting the right combination plays that we want, we're going to start with the free degree booter himself. 1 black, 1/1. Whenever you die, scry 1 and treasure tokens. Believe it or not, the scry is super important in this, because we are going to be doing a lot of top deck shenanigans. Egrix, aka GWENOM, takes a lot of top deck stuff. Ninja Blades take a lot of top deck stuff, and so does Duskmourn's Claim. It all kind of depends on the top deck to make sure that you're getting the best combination of cards that you could possibly can. So the scry is actually super important, and the treasure helps you ramp to what you need. We're going to put that down right there. As far as the removal package, you're seeing no other real creatures right here, guys. Look at that. We're going high end on this, and this worked in Mythic, so I know it works, and it's got me up in Platinum now too. We're gonna go with 4 Bitter Triumphs for the removal. Discarding is fine. I don't mind discarding because we do have the high-end Hex of Undeath that we could possibly run for us right there. Getting rid of a big, heavy card is not a big deal, especially if you can't last into the main game. Get rid of stuff. We're also going to run with Strategic Betrayal for the Exile effect and the Graveyard Smashing as we go. 1 black and 1, so that's going to be our removal. So that is only our 2-drops. We have no creatures, or no other creatures until 3, and we really don't have that many creatures, period. So there's going to be a lot of cool stuff we're talking about in the late game. The first couple of turns, you're going to just want to block, scry, survive, and get together. Here's where it starts to get fun. First things first, this is the creature we're going to use. We're going to use Karsi Revenant, which is going to be 2 black and 1, 3/3, flying, death touch, and lifelink. Why specifically this card? Well, it helps us retain some life. It gets some life back. It's flying. It's a very good blocker. It's an all-around solid card. We also have the renew ability to it. Giving one of your creatures flying, lifelink, and death touch by exiling this is insanely huge. Giving it evasion, gain, and death touch is huge. We can put it on the creature that Ninja Blades is on to make sure Ninja Blades gets across. Put it on Egrix to make it flying and make sure we can hit what we need to. Any card that is going to have that on there is going to be super good. It just works with this deck. And again, you could also discard it. It doesn't matter. Giving all those abilities to somebody else is a great use of that vampire. Ninja Blades, Final Fantasy card that I think people just don't look at, man. 1 black and 2, artifact equipment. The Mutsono Kami, yes. You get job select, meaning that when it comes in, you get a 1/1 hero and immediately attach the equipment. So it is a 2/2 ninja, and it has other types. It is a hero ninja. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, then discard a card, then discard a card. That player loses life equal to the discarded card's mana value. This is where the whole strategy of the deck comes in, guys. This is everything that we're trying to do right here. Because, as you can see, as you may have noticed, most of this deck is on the high end. This is a 7-drop, these are 2 6-drops, and these are 5 drops right here. We are almost always going to have a heavy-ass card in our hand that we can ditch. And we're going to be able to draw, too. So, as well, not 2 cards. But we'll be able to draw. We might get Rite of Undeath or Vein Ripper. So we hit them for 2 with our Ninja Blades, and then we throw away one of our heavy cards, and they immediately lose that life. That is a monster play right there to hit. And again, with evasion, by using a dead Karsi Revenant to give it flying or something like that, we're going to gain life and then force life loss on our opponent using the Ninja Blades. If the creature dies, if the hero dies, we can re-equip the Ninja Blades to anybody else, which is super, super cool as well. Duskmourn's Claim, aka in Spider-Man, it's called Parker's Luck. The Parker Luck. 1 black and 2. I actually prefer the Duskmourn Claim because it shows Duskmourn just saying, hey, I don't care if you worship me, who you are, you're all getting eaten. Enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, 2 target players each reveal the top cards of their library. Well, there's only 2 of us, so we're both going to reveal the top card of our library. They each lose life equal to the mana value of the card revealed by the other player. Then each player puts the revealed card in your hand. You're saying, Jay, why would you want to specifically lose life? Well, I bet I can make them lose life faster than they'll make me lose life. A lot of people, the way the game is right now, it's very fast. A lot of people don't have expensive cards. If they reveal a 2-drop, okay, I lose 2 life. But me, my deck has heavy cards in it. I might show them a Massacre Worm or a Hex of Undeath and hit them immediately with a sit, and they'll lose 6 life. They might show me a mana, and all they might do is show me a mana, and boom, I don't lose anything. And they show me a 1-drop or a 2-drop or something, and I don't care because I'm gaining life back and I'm drawing the heavy cards, so I'm hitting them hard with Duskmourn's Claim. If you set yourself up, you can absolutely hurt people with Duskmourn's Claim more than they're going to hurt you. I killed a guy just with Duskmourn's Claim on the board because all we did was kept flipping up cards at the end of the turn, and mine were just heavy. And he just eventually just died because I drew too many, I revealed too many big boys, and he just died that way. So Duskmourn's Claim is an insanely powerful rare right there. Combine that with Ninja Blades. You hit someone with Ninja Blades, discard a Massacre Worm, then Duskmourn's Claim on top of with a Vein Ripper. Guess what? They're down 12 life. That's ridiculous. That's hugely powerful right there. So you want more? You got more. We're gonna have GWENOM because it's not done to. It's not going to stop here. We've got to cast stuff off the top of our deck. So this is a 4/4 Death Touch and Lifelink Symbiote Spider Hero. 2 black and 3. When Egrix attacks, until the end of turn, you may look at the top card of your library at any time, and you may play the card. And you may play cards from the top of your library. If you cast a spell this way, pay life equal to its mana value rather than its mana cost. So it is Bolas' Citadel on a stick as it goes. Again, we are going to be gaining life with Egrix, aka GWENOM. So that is lifelink, and we're also getting life from Karsi Revenant as well. So we can easily play one of our big cards just by playing life. Play a Massacre Worm, Vein Ripper, or even a Hex of Undeath just by playing life and doing stuff like that. And if it's a small thing, we don't really need to play that much life for it. So we get a lot of cards to play off the top. We have a Death Toucher lifelink going in. And again, scrying, figuring out off the top of your deck. This is the top deck hero deck that is really going to punish people for playing out right there. For Villainous Wrath, we're going to do 2 black and 3. Target opponent loses life equal to the number of creatures they control, then destroy all creatures. Very useful card right here, especially when paired with Vein Ripper, because anytime a creature dies, target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. If you have Vein Ripper out and you Villainous Wrath them, they're going to lose life equal to the amount of creatures they have, whether it's 1 or 5, and then they're going to lose life equal to the number of creatures that died totally. So even ours are going to hit by that. The fact that there's not that many creatures, that I play that many creatures, Villainous Wrath hurts our opponent way harder than it hurts us. So we're going to put 3 of those in there. For the high end guys, you see what I have. I have Massacre Worm and Vein Ripper. It's been a while since we've had my man out right here. Blessed is the Maker. 3 black and 3. This is a 6-drop, 6/5. Whenever this creature enters, your opponent controls, creatures your opponent controls get -2, -2, and whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, that player loses 2 life. So we have the additional thing of, hey, if we do Villainous Wrath with Massacre Worm on there, if we do Blood, they're going to lose 2 life for everything that dies, and then 1 life for each of the creatures that they had. It's going to be a huge rip. You have all 3 of them, you're basically going to ruin them forever. So that's our heavy boys. We're going to put the 6 drops that are going to absolutely help with Ninja Blades and Dustmourn's Train. Vein Ripper, very similar, 3 black and 3 right here. It's a 6/5 Vampire Assassin with Flying and Ward. The Ward, of course, is sacrifice a creature, so they have to have a creature to even affect this as it goes. Whenever a creature dies, target opponent loses 2, and you gain 2. Great stuff. If we are forced to discard, or if a lot of stuff has happened and we've played our Villainous Wrath, guess what we have to finish it off? We have Liliana here casting the Hex of Undeath. This is another heavy card. Great heavy card for your Ninja Blades or your Dustmourn's Claim. 7 mana, 1 black and 6. It's also in Spider-Man called Behold the Sinister 6. Return 6 target creature cards with different names from your graveyard to the battlefield. We don't even have 6, but bringing back a Massacre Worm, a Vein Ripper, an Agrix, a Karsi Revenant, and a Greedy Freebooter. Woof, that's a hell of a hit right there, because we're going to grind them all down and hit them all with that. We're going to go with 3 of these because it's Mythic Rare. Great card for Dustmourn's Claim and Ninja Blades, even to play off the top using 7 life to play that and resurrect anything that we want to do right there. So crazy combo plays. This absolutely smashed people in Mythic. It got me up, then the season flipped. It got me up in Platinum as well. Really, really good stuff. Not a lot of creatures. 17 creatures, from assassins to heroes to vampires, symbiotes, worms. 4 instants, 8 sorceries, 2 artifacts, 3 enchantments, 24 lands, and a 3.8 average with our cool grimdark backs on there. All is lost. We are making people lose life like crazy. That's the goal right here. Just a huge, huge life lost deck that is not anything anybody is expecting. You will realize how good Dustmourn's Claim. I know it doesn't make sense right now. I'm telling you, man, play it and start chucking away heavy cards that you're getting off the top. You're going to realize it's real bad. For some other stuff, hey, if we're already going with life loss, we might as well go with Cecil if you want to put more creatures down. Hymn of the Faller is a great way to surveil and draw cards, so you can specifically make sure that the heavy stuff is on the top or in your graveyard, so that's not a bad one to do. Nowhere to Run for your Hexproof. Withering Torment in case you have some very rough enchantments right there. Zombify could be not a bad one in case you want to bring back Massacre Worm or Vein Ripper later on. Liliana is a good another 6-drop that you can run in case you want to. We never get mad at Liliana here. You know, look at her. She's doing great. And, of course, she features on Hex of Undeath as well, so she's already kind of here. And Mr. Valgavoth. I already played him in a previous deck, but, hey, he's probably the biggest black creature right now as far as it goes. He's a 9-drop. Discarding him with a Ninja Blades or hitting him with a Dustmourn's Claim could be devastating for your opponent. Forcing your opponent to lose 9 life at the end of their turn is a huge exchange right there. Very, very good stuff. Super, super cool run right there. So yeah, that is the sideboard. All is lost. We are going to get into it. You're going to see some Mythic games right here. Let's go into Ranked. Hope you like it. Leave a comment. Make sure you like the video, guys. I really do appreciate it. And let's go. All is lost. Yeah, I'm making a case for fucking Simulacrum getting the fuck out of there, man. That shit's awful. It's so anti-fun. It's so anti-fucking fun. Yeah, I know what Wilson Phillips is. Think I don't know what Wilson Phillips is? I know. Jay knows what Wilson is. I'm sorry, Synthesizer, yeah. Simulacrum, nah, it's Simulacrum Synthesizer, whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, that's the one. Fuck that one. Alright, here's a good question, Meowsers, if you're still there. Do you think that Cauldron should be banned, or Vivi should be banned, or both? Where do you fall on that spectrum? Vivi only. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, I think Cauldron should go. Hey, what's up, Bass Cannon VNG? NVG. Bass Cannon VG. Bass Cano NVG. Ooh, he's really hitting me hard here, isn't he? Pow. 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 Wabango. I need a couple of more early. Yeah, I'm almost on both of them. I'm almost on both of them for real though. Vivi is overtuned, but it's Cauldron that makes him a nightmare. BV, Prophets, Kato, Nemesis, Omni, Battle Crier. Battle Crier is a pain in the ass. That's one that I don't hear enough people talk about. That's a real shithead. Battle Crier is a real bad, a real summon bitch that I don't think enough people fucking talk about. I think it has the potential to be abused later down the line. I think it's never going to be as abused. The thing is the problem is that one activation type line. That, I mean, zero cost activation type line being put on everything. VV is a problem, but I think Cauldron is... This is true Scarlet Warlock, yeah. This is true. This is very true. Kona Rescue, I'm mixed on Kona. I think she's just annoying. Omni should have never been reprinted, in my opinion, but nobody else agrees with me on that one. You should have never put fucking Omni in Foundations. That shit's awful. Shit is fucking ass. With 5,000 cards available in Standard, we're gonna get some real weird shit, man. It's gonna happen, you know? It's gonna be a real problem. Hey, thank you for coming by, Vlad the Stoner. Appreciate it. Do this. Go in, boom, pop. Okay, nothing. Helpful Hunter. Boom, boom, boom. Johnny's Pride Mate. Going in on me here. We might be able to get him off just through fucking Villainous Wrath because he's got such a wide board. Oh, no. Oh, listen. I love cats, man, but this is too funny. This is too funny. Guys, you're going to really want to pay attention. Oof. Big oof. That's not a good hand. Meowth, that's right. The Grinder. I missed the Grindworm. He's so expensive, it's hard to get him out now, but he's the Grindworm, man. Bless the Maker and his water. Yeah. I know. I know. I'm a bad cat daddy. Boom. No attacks. I know, I missed the grindworm animations too, but they said it's not worth it anymore. You know, they spend all this money and time making an animation, and either the card isn't meta or, you know, nobody plays it, and then where are we at? Ninja Blades. We'll get down Egrix next. Can we get to that 30 like mark right there, guys, with 45 people here? Is it possible to do? Oh, no, you held steady. Okay. So Egrix, do what you do, Egrix. The bile marker. I'm gonna go in with you. Boom. Draw. Boom. Gonna make you lose that much life. What do they make it? I think Planeswalkers get them. Certain cards get them. Not all of them do. But certain ones do. Why would you let it through, man? There you go. Blessed be the maker and his water and his comings and goings. Man, I love Dune. Yeah, I wish they do the Resplendent. They already have a animation on the Resplendent Angel. They should do it again. Call me Lisan Al Galib. The way that I be killing people with that worm. I'm sorry, it's not Galib, it's Gaib. Let's do this. Boom. Okay, he's probably going to do a exile, destroy, something like that. Something to that effect. I would like it if he did a Sheltered by Ghost. That way I could immediately get it back. Probably won't, though. Get lost. Boom. We're gonna say we'll say pay 3 life. Muad'Dib. The movies were great. Was very happy with them. I hope they wrap it up after Messiah of Dune. I think that's where they have to end it. I think that's where they absolutely have to end it. The other books don't make any fucking sense, I'll be honest. God, Emperor, Heretics, Prophet, all that. Oh, they're fucking weird, man. I read them a long time ago when I was in a Herbert reading spree. Um... He's got an instant in his hand that he's going to try me with. I don't have enough in my hand to Ninja Blades him. Let's go in. Mr. Negative is way too expensive. That is a commander card right there. That's a commander card finisher. That's what he wants to be. He wants to be a commander card that fucking ends the game. So you build up, you build up, you build up. You can drain your own life. And then you get him out at the end of the game. You swap the life out for whatever it is that you wanted. And then you kill your opponent, and that's that. You know, I think that that's his function. I like Chani. They gave her a little bit more character. She just wasn't Paul's, you know, girlfriend or whatever. She was a little bit more than meets the eye. Boo-doo-doo, boo-doo-doo. He's gonna play a removal on me here, I think. He's got an instant. He's got an instant in his hand. He's gonna play a kill card. There he goes. This is a slow-ass fucking game here, man. Fucking slowed ass down, fucking high noon and rest in peace. Exarch, the Bulwark. Haven Interrupter, very nice. Boom. No attacks. Elspeth.
So long as we fight, hope cannot die.
Boom. What's he got in his hand there? What do you got in your hand there, man? Great soldiers, very nice. Draws. Do 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 do. we go in for you. A little bit for you right there. Boom.
Watch for might.
That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to shut everything down. There's Elspeth again. Pulled another one magically. Magically delicious right there. Let's see. He could do 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. Can't get there yet. Rest in peace.
Rise and seize your destiny.
Ah, yeah, he can. Wait. Yeah, that's it. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. This dude wanted fucking no games being played. He wanted no games being played at all, man. He wanted nothing happening. I want Rest in Peace and fucking High Noon. I want both of these Wild West themes. And I want jack shit to happen. I want nothing to happen. That's what I'm all about. Nothing. I feel like my deck is the wrong deck to beat that. I feel like a lot of other things would probably beat the shit out of that. If you have enchantment removal, you're pretty fucked. If you're just running straight board wipes, you're pretty fucked. I have a very unique style of deck that I'm trying to run here, but I feel like anything else that you try to do with that is going to really fuck things up. Boom, 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 boom. Shot. Thank you for the extra fucking. Thank you for the thing. Yeah, I'll take a Ninja Blades. Sure. Sounds good. And I'll hold steady right there. Hired Claw. Bulwark. Let's do Duskmourn's Claim. Fuck it, why not, huh? Did nothing to either of us. Yeah, it was a really bad matchup for me, just generally speaking. I feel like other decks would have ripped him apart. Let me get him down. Boom. He's gonna burn that up. Wabango. Not really. No. Not really. No, people aren't really running very much of it. Can you blame them? First of all, there's not that many cards, so that means there's not that many good cards. So that's problem number one right there. Second of all, half of them are fucking legendary, which means why would we put that many in our deck? You know? So there's a lot of different problems going on as to why people aren't putting the cards in. Wabango. Let's get rid of Villainous Wrath. Take him down a peg. Boom. Screaming Mimi. Absolutely. Block. Oof. Swamp. Dustmore's Claim. There you go. Let rabbits wear glasses. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, it is a bit of an issue if that's where we're gonna end up landing at. It is a bit of an issue if we're just like, it doesn't matter that this set came out. That's kind of sad. It is a little sad that we're kind of there. All right, we didn't draw land there. Didn't draw land again. Okay, we're just not drawing any land. Great. Get rid of Dustmore's Claim. Give me the old lands, am I right? Dust Animus. Boom. Wow, okay, so we're just gonna scoop. Yeah, we're just gonna let that go. Yeah, thank you, game. I appreciate that. Thank you for making it easy on me. Thank you. Thank you for making it real easy on me. By the way, Twitch, if you're out there, Twitch, this is one of the I think the last night to get the deals in for September. Tomorrow might be the last night. If you want to subscribe, even renewing your subscription early, if you do it on browser, it's 30% off. Gifted subs, anything like that. So if you're a Twitch viewer, please consider it because it is very cheap to get. It's the cheapest it's ever going to be on Twitch right now of all year. So please consider it. I'm going to say discard a card. We don't need Name Ripper. Boom. Pump. Removal. Onerous Drunderer. Pump. Screaming Mimi. Had nothing to do with that. Hex of Undeath. Again, another fucking dead hand. Another fucking dead hand. It's a Universes Beyond that looks very much stuffed from a previously existing piece of media that just doesn't really make a lot of sense. and you have a discrepancy between, and you don't have it on Arena. You have weird replacements on Arena. So you have fatigue, confusion, and poor quality product, and you're gonna end up with bad. You're gonna end up with bad numbers. That's gonna be what happens. You're gonna end up with bad numbers. Revenant. Reluctant role model. Get rid of Ripper. Mango. Yeah, those, I think they were the exception and not the rule. I think that Final Fantasy hit well. It was a well-made product. I think that Spider-Man felt weirdly rushed. I 100% believe, and I think they've even confirmed that it was supposed to be like a supplemental set, akin to something like what's it called? Assassin's Creed. And they figured they had the UB had hit pretty good so far, so it hadn't really shown any kind of problem yet, and I think that was an overestimation of the market. I think it was an underestimation of what consumers were willing to buy. I think it was a lot of things that were very strange. Yeah, you've kind of got the perfect storm here. He's going to do, oh no, he's not, okay. He's going to do that. Okay, we're going to do this. The grindworm. The grindworm gets busy. The grindworm gets busy. I think there was a lot of supplemental sets in the pipe, and they saw how good Universes Beyond was doing, and they said, shove that shit in there. Shove that shit in there. Get that shit out there, man. UB is doing great. Don't do supplemental sets. Do full sets. Modify them if you have to. Cut it up. You know. And I don't think it worked. At least this time it didn't. Finally, and got a Knight of Souls Betrayal. Everyone quits. All right, let's put down Dustmourne's Claim. Why not? Let's gamble. Yeah, that's the stuff. Let's put down Car Seat Revenant. Gamble again. Boom. Yeah, okay. Got him that time. And do Terminus. Oh, he's really ramping, huh? Shoot the sheriff, very nice. Ring of the Lu. Oh, he's ramping like you wouldn't believe. Okay. Okay, he's ramping like ramping. Discard 2 cards, Vein Ripper, and Strategic Betrayal, I think. It's getting there. Maze Mind Tome. What's he headed towards here? What's he headed towards? We're gonna hold steady. Dustmourn's Wrath him again. He's gonna scry. 5. And he lost the game just through Dustmourn's Wrath. That's pretty cool. It looked like Ugin, but it looked like Dustmourn just fucking... Dustmourn's Claim just ripped him apart right there. No. No, they'll never repro. I hope they not. I hated that. Mutate and Scoot Storm was ridiculous. Mutate and Scoot Storm was absolutely fucking absurd. Was some of the wildest shit that anybody ever saw. Terrible stuff. Yeah, Mutate was fucking terrible. Eyes heavy, palms are sweaty. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. Scalpax. Why not? Scat Pack. Yeah, Sharknado. I think he's disconnected. I do have some pre-rope. Somebody goes to make mac and cheese and they leave the fucking game running after they press play. I've had that one. You'd see a lot of Sharknado decks. Who used to love that? Yeah, CGB loved that deck. No crads needed. I had an Aura win earlier. Like a genuine Aura win. Boom. Alright, he's holding steady. He's not doing anything. He's just staring at me. Very good. Okay, we put down Duskmourn's Claim. He may destroy that. It is a high possibility that he could destroy that. No? We lost the same amount. Good. Enduring Innocence. Car Seat Revenant. No attacks. Interland Sacrificer. Ooh, if we can get the Grindworm out, we're going to be feeling real good. The Grindworm. We're going to be feel real good after that Grindworm hits. You do be hitting, though. That Grindworm do be hitting sometimes, man. I'll tell you what. Boom. Gain. Puts me at an advantage. I don't care if you get one. Boom. Gain. Let's do it again. Got nothing off that. Alright. Grindworm is going to go to work here in a minute. He's got a big boy. Ba-da-ba-da-bee, ba-ba-ba-da-bo. Ninja Blades, very nice. Boom, boom. Should we hit him with the Grindworm? I think we should. He'll gain 1 life, but he'll lose 8. It might be in a Grime step. Grindworm. Down to 5. Let's hit him with the top deck right here, guy. Down to 2. Very nice. Yeah. And it might be in a grime step, though. Okay, it's that. 5. I think this guy might be in bad shape. I think this guy might be what we call about in bad shape here. Alright, what do we want to do? We could do... I think we do this. Puts him down to 1 life. I think he just feels our wrath. I think we just wrath him out. I think we just wrath him out real nicely. Real spicy like. If you know what I mean. If you know, you know. I figured it out. Thank you for the suggestions, but I got there. I'm happy with this one. It gets wins in Mythic. That's something, right? I finally got a good spot for GWENOM. There's a lot of nonsense in this. The fact that we won with 2 Dustborn's claims is insane. It's a very different mono black from what it was. I think it's a fun one. I think it's very good, and I think that it's funny. And I'm always in it for the lulls. I'm always in it for the jokey jokes at this point. You know what I mean? So, it's a good one.